Hi, kindergartners. Today, for reading, you are going to need to get this book, The Story of Thanksgiving, from your supplies, and we are going to practice reading this. We're going to start by reading it together, and I'll help you as we point to the words, so you can read it here with me, or you can follow along with your own book. I have a little pointer here that I'm going to use to help point to the words and the pictures as we need it. Feel free, if you want to read it with me first, you can then pause the video or go back at the end and get your book and read along. You can do this one time, 2 times, as many times as you want. Okay? So let's start by reading The Story of Thanksgiving, written by Amy Cahill. And this goes on to tell who made all the great graphics in our little book. So let's go to page 1, and there's a 1 at the bottom to help us. The Pilgrims were from England. They came to America on a boat. The boat was called the Mayflower. And here's their boat. I think it's considered more of a ship. It was very, very large, and it looks different than the ships we're used to seeing today, because this took place a long, long time ago. Turn to page 2. The Pilgrims did not have much. The winter was very cold and hard. They needed help. They didn't know what to do. They came over with nothing. I remember that in my schema. Go to page 3. They met the Indians. The Indians taught the Pilgrims how to farm and get food. The Native Americans had already been living here in America before the Pilgrims came. So they kind of knew how to do things already. The Pilgrims were thankful for the food to eat. They had turkey, there's turkey, corn, there's corn, and pumpkin. There's pumpkin. We celebrate Thanksgiving in November by giving thanks for all that we have. And there's our cute little turkey. Now before we look at the very last page, I did put another challenge on your assignment today. I'm going to challenge you to learn even more about Thanksgiving. There are some things that people don't always agree about the first Thanksgiving and how that happened. For example, some people are saying that turkey was not served at the first Thanksgiving, that they ate things like fish or different kinds of birds instead. So I'm going to challenge you to talk to your family or do a little bit of research on that and see if you can learn some other information about Thanksgiving. It's a very important holiday. Now on the back side, you have a little activity to do whenever you have time. It says, what are you thankful for? And I think this is something that's really important to think about all during the year, at any time, not just Thanksgiving. So you can make a list here of anything you want. I am thankful for my... And you can write down some of the things that you are thankful for if you get time today. Or if you would like to work on that even over the Thanksgiving break, that would be good as well. And that is the end of your story. For reading today, I'm going to challenge you to go back through here and read the book to yourself or with someone else. You can go through and butter any sight words that you see. You can color the pictures. And remember, this is more of a nonfiction book, so you need to color your pictures to match what each thing looks like in the real world. You don't want to have rainbow pumpkins. As beautiful as that might be, they're not quite appropriate in nonfiction. So I'm going to challenge you to practice reading that today during your reading time, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everybody.